Hey, Liz Landine here, your Essential Strategy and Action Coach with your Strategy Slay tip of the day. Today's tip is to mind your business. And we are spending so much time on social media these days. And like many people, I'm part of various kind of social media groups and follow all kinds of people. But a few months back, I realized that when I spent too much time in other people's groups or too much time paying attention to what others were doing, I would find myself feeling bad or anxious afterwards. And then I kind of had this aha moment when I was grabbing coffee one morning at a local coffee shop, and I noticed a group of people were gathering, and come to find out they were having a meetup. And when I left the coffee shop, I found myself feeling just this unsettled feeling and kind of a sense of missing out, right? Like fear of missing out is real. I think especially true when we spend too much time on social media where everything is kind of cherry picked and looks so perfect, right? But I started to beat myself up because why wasn't I doing my own meetup that morning? And why wasn't I attending that meetup, right? Like I could probably meet a lot of people that might be interested in partnering with me. But it took me a bit of time and self-reflection, but then it pretty much just like slapped me in the face and said, Liz, you have your own successful meetup. You are doing the things you need to do and pretty much mind your own damn business. Stop worrying about what everyone else is doing and focus on yourself. And as Tony Robbins says, right, get laser focused. And it's really true. When you shift away from focusing on others and what everyone else is doing and all that kind of noise and chatter that's out there, especially when we try to compare ourselves to what we see and hear on social media, again, because everything's kind of looks so perfect. If we can get into the mindset of minding our business, both literally and figuratively, you'll feel an incredible sense of power and peace and so much less anxious and scattered. With that being said, you should, of course, take advantage of learning, growth, improvement opportunities. And by that, I mean, find maybe 2 or 3 people, not 10 or 20, that you look up to. That you look up to what they're doing the thing that you want to do, and look at them as mentors and something to strive towards. And I've signed up for my own one-on-one business coaching. I've taken all kinds of trainings and workshops, and I go into it now looking for the gems, right? The things that might bring me clarity in my own business or might show me a better way to do something, or maybe there's a great tip or tool that I can apply within my own life or business. That's priceless because we know it's working for someone else, and there's no need to reinvent the wheel. But the key here is to A, just pick a select few, B, don't get sucked into trying to be that person or feel like you need to do everything the way that they do. And C, go into it with a learning and growth mentality and not from a place of lack or fear or jealousy. So here's a few questions you can ask yourself to help get you focused on you. So first and foremost, most importantly, do you have a plan? If you do, great. If you don't, you need a plan, okay? That'll help keep you focused. 2, am I doing the things I need to do that are on that plan? If yes, great. Then do them. Focus on that. If you're not, figure out what you need to adjust. Why are you not doing them? And 3, figure out what's giving you that anxiety or making you feel bad, right? Is it certain people you follow? Is it certain sites or groups you're in? So take a minute to reflect on that. And then once you know what that is, just stop, right? Either unfollow, don't spend hours following them and reading through the posts and all of that. So just figure it out, take some time, get specific, be aware, and then make the adjustments that you need to. And the thing to remember is there isn't one perfect way to do things. So don't get sidetracked chasing every option or path. Just pick a path that you know works and stick to it. Make a plan, do the things, be consistent, be persistent, adjust if necessary, but put your head down, mind your business, focus on yourself, focus on your goals, and make that shit happen. As Stephen Covey said, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. And I've always loved that quote. And once I realized, wait a minute, I know what my goals are and I have a well-defined written plan of action, I'm doing the things, I immediately felt less scattered and more in control of my time and my thoughts and more focused than ever. So when you find yourself focusing too much on what others are doing and feeling, anxious and like you aren't doing enough, ask yourself those clarifying questions that I went over. Get refocused on yourself and the main thing and mind your business, right? The grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener on the side that's watered. So water your side and watch it grow. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's Strategy Slay tip and look forward to connecting with you next week.